Hello, my friends. Welcome to Luna English Podcast. This is Luna. Lately, I've been reflecting on how easy it is to feel behind in life when we look at others. You may open your phone, scroll for a few minutes, and suddenly feel heavy inside. You see progress, success, happiness, and movement everywhere, and your own life can start to feel slow or unclear. This topic matters because comparison has become a quiet habit in modern life. It doesn't feel dramatic, but it slowly changes how you see yourself. It makes you question your pace, your choices, and even your worth. Today, I want us to slow down together and look at comparison with calm attention. Not to judge it and not to fight it, but to understand it gently. When we understand something, it loses power over us. Your life is not a race, even when the world feels rushed. You are not late. You are not missing something essential. You are simply walking your own path, and that path deserves patience, respect, and quiet care. And if this little moment of learning feels helpful to you, I'd be glad if you pressed like and subscribe to the channel. It keeps us connected, and it supports this quiet space where we learn and grow together. Your small action truly helps more listeners find their way here. Why does comparison feel so strong today? It feels strong because we are constantly exposed to other people's lives through screens. Social spaces show moments of success, happiness, beauty, and progress, but they rarely show confusion, fear, rest, or struggle. Your mind naturally compares what you see with what you feel inside. This creates imbalance. You are comparing your full human experience with someone else's small, polished moments. Over time, this habit can quietly weaken confidence. It can make you feel like everyone else is moving forward while you are standing still. But this feeling is built on incomplete information. Human lives are layered, complex, and often messy beneath the surface. When you remember this, comparison begins to soften. You start to see that feeling behind does not mean you are failing. It means you are human in a world that shows only highlights. Awareness is the first step toward freedom. When you notice how comparison works, you can begin to step back from it with more calm and clarity. Are other people really doing better than you? The honest answer is that you cannot know. What you see from the outside never shows the full story. Every person carries worries, doubts, and private struggles that are invisible to others. Someone may look confident while feeling unsure. Someone may look successful while feeling tired or empty. Life cannot be measured from a distance. When you compare, you turn complex lives into simple images, and those images are never complete. This doesn't mean others are pretending. It simply means that human experience is deeper than what can be shown. When you remember this, you stop placing others above yourself. You stop turning their progress into proof that you are not enough. Instead, you begin to see everyone as walking their own complicated path. This understanding creates emotional space. Space to breathe, space to relax, space to return to your own life with less pressure and more compassion. Comparison loses strength when you replace assumption with understanding. What happens when you live on someone else's timeline? You slowly disconnect from your own natural rhythm. You begin to rush decisions that need time. You doubt choices that once felt right for you. You may feel pressure to reach goals that don't match your values or needs. Timelines are deeply personal. Some lessons arrive early and some arrive quietly over many years. When you force yourself to follow another person's pace, you create stress inside your body and mind. You may feel anxious, restless, or never fully satisfied. Living on someone else's timeline keeps you chasing instead of listening. But when you step back and return to your own timing, something settles. Your days feel steadier, your choices feel clearer. You begin to trust that your life is unfolding in the way it needs to. This trust doesn't remove challenges, but it changes how you carry them. It brings calm, patience, and a gentle sense of direction that feels honest and sustainable. Is slow growth a sign of failure? No, slow growth is often the deepest kind of growth. Quiet change happens beneath the surface. It shapes how you think, how you respond, and how you care for yourself. Many important changes cannot be seen from the outside, but they are still real. Learning patience, building emotional strength, and understanding yourself take time. Comparison can make slow growth feel wrong, as if progress must be fast and visible to matter. But life does not work that way. Some of the strongest foundations are built slowly and carefully. When you accept this, you stop fighting your pace. You allow learning to happen without pressure. You begin to respect your own process instead of judging it. This creates a calm form of confidence, not confidence that needs attention, but confidence that feels steady inside. Slow growth is not weakness, it is care, and care leads to strength that lasts. Why does comparison steal your peace? Because it pulls your attention away from the present moment. Instead of being with your own experience, your mind moves outward, measuring and judging. Peace grows when you are present with what is real and here. Comparison tells you that now is not enough and that your life must look different to feel okay. Over time, this creates tension and dissatisfaction. When you notice this pattern, you can gently interrupt it. You pause, you breathe, you remind yourself that peace does not come from being ahead of others. It comes from being connected to yourself. Each time you bring your attention back to your own life, you protect your calm. This is not about perfection. Comparison may return again and again. What matters is your gentle response. With practice, you learn to return more quickly. Peace grows not by winning comparisons, but by letting them go. Can you respect others without competing with them? Yes, and this shift brings great relief. Respect means recognizing someone else's effort without using it to judge yourself. Competition turns life into a constant test. Respect allows space for many paths to exist at once. When you stop competing, you free energy that was once used for comparison. That energy can now support your own growth and focus. You become less distracted and less tired. This doesn't mean you stop caring about progress. It means you define progress in a way that fits your life. You can admire others without shrinking or rushing yourself. You walk beside them, not behind them. This mindset feels lighter and kinder. It reminds you that success is not limited. Someone else moving forward does not push you backward. There is room for many journeys, and yours is just as valid. What does self-acceptance really mean? It means allowing yourself to be human without constant pressure to change or improve. It does not mean giving up on growth. It means starting from understanding instead of criticism. When you accept yourself, you stop fighting where you are right now. You work with your current reality, not against it. This creates emotional safety inside. In that safety, confidence grows naturally. Self-acceptance brings stillness. In that stillness, you can hear your own needs more clearly. You begin to trust your feelings instead of questioning them. Comparison loses power when you no longer believe that something is wrong with you. You understand that growth happens best when it is supported by kindness. Self-acceptance does not make you passive, it makes you steady. From steadiness, meaningful change becomes possible without fear or exhaustion. How can stillness become a source of strength? Stillness allows you to step out of noise and reconnect with yourself. When you slow down, you notice what truly matters to you, not what the world is pushing you to chase. In stillness, you hear your thoughts more clearly and feel your body more honestly. This creates awareness. Strength does not always come from action. Sometimes it comes from pausing and choosing not to react. Stillness gives your nervous system a chance to settle. When your body feels calmer, your mind becomes clearer. From this place, decisions feel more grounded. You stop moving just to keep up. You move with intention. Stillness is not empty time. It is full of information. When you trust it, you stop running after other people's goals and begin walking toward your own with quiet confidence. What happens when you stop measuring your life? You begin to experience it more fully. Moments feel richer because they are no longer steps in a comparison. You notice small progress that once felt invisible. You feel appreciation for things that cannot be posted or counted, like peace, clarity, and understanding. Without constant measurement, pressure fades. You allow yourself to learn at your own speed. You make choices based on alignment instead of fear. Challenges still exist, but they feel less personal. Instead of asking if you are ahead or behind, you ask if you are present and honest. This question brings relief. It shifts focus from performance to meaning. When you stop measuring, you return to living. Life feels wider, calmer, and more real when it is not constantly compared. Can confidence be quiet and real at the same time? Yes, and this kind of confidence lasts longer. Quiet confidence does not need attention or approval. It lives in calm decisions and steady self-trust. This confidence grows when you honor your values, even when no one sees it. It strengthens when you accept your pace instead of pushing yourself to match others. Loud confidence often needs proof. Quiet confidence rests in knowing. When you develop this, you feel less shaken by comparison. You do not rush or hide. You stay grounded. This confidence feels like standing on solid ground. It supports you quietly and consistently. It reminds you that you are allowed to move slowly, change direction, and grow in your own way without explanation or apology. Why is your path already valuable? Because it is shaped by your experiences, effort, and learning. Value does not come from speed or visibility. It comes from honesty and presence. Every step you take carries meaning, even the uncertain ones. Comparison makes you forget this truth. It trains you to see value only in results. But life is lived in moments, not milestones. Your struggles teach you. Your pauses protect you. Your quiet progress builds depth. When you recognize this, you stop waiting to feel worthy. You understand that value is not something you earn later. It exists now, in the way you are showing up and learning. Your path matters because it is real and because it belongs to you. How can you gently reduce comparison in daily life? You begin by noticing it without judgment. When it appears, you pause instead of reacting. You remind yourself that what you see is incomplete. You bring attention back to your breath and body. You choose activities that ground you instead of overwhelm you. You celebrate small efforts instead of chasing large images. These gentle shifts build awareness over time. Comparison does not disappear suddenly, but it becomes quieter. You gain choice. You protect your inner space more carefully. This practice is kind and flexible. It does not demand perfection. It simply invites you back to yourself again and again with patience and understanding. What does it mean to trust your own timing? It means believing that your life is unfolding with purpose, even when progress feels slow. Trusting your timing does not mean waiting passively. It means moving with care and awareness. You take steps that feel right instead of rushed. You respect your energy and limits. When you trust your timing, you stop forcing outcomes. You allow growth to happen naturally. This trust creates calm confidence. You no longer panic when others move faster. You understand that speed does not equal success. Each season has value. When you honor that, your journey feels meaningful and steady instead of stressful. Are you enough exactly where you are? Yes, you are. You do not need to catch up or prove your worth. Your path is not late. It is alive and unfolding in its own way. When you release comparison, you return to yourself with softness. You notice your effort. You respect your growth. You allow your life to breathe. This gentle pace is not weakness. It is wisdom. As you continue forward, carry this truth with you. Your journey matters. Your timing matters. And you are allowed to grow quietly, steadily, and fully in your own way. And if this episode felt helpful or comforting in any way, I'd be grateful if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps you stay close to the next lesson, and it also keeps this quiet learning space alive and growing.